Good morning, and welcome to another morning meditation and motivation. I'm Nap the Chap, and let's go ahead and find a comfortable position. Let's go ahead and close our eyes and begin by taking a few deep breaths in through your nose. Hold it. Slowly breathe out like you're blowing a balloon. One more time, breathe in through your nose. Hold it. Slowly breathe out like you're breathing a balloon, blowing a balloon. One last time, breathe in through your nose. Hold it. Slowly breathe out like you're breathing a balloon, blowing a balloon. Oh man, on this Monday, I want us to think about something we all face, but perhaps we don't always name: the tension of becoming. There are moments when life feels almost like we're jousting with decisions. One choice comes charging toward us, then another. We're trying to determine what deserves a yes, what requires a no, what needs more time, and what have we already outgrown. And sometimes the difficulty is not that we do not know what to do. Sometimes we know exactly what needs to happen. The struggle is accepting what the decision will require from us. Because every meaningful decision does something more than determine where we are going. It also reveals who we are becoming. Think about the decisions you're facing right now. Some may involve your health. Some may involve relationships. Some may involve your career or calling. Some may involve finances. Some may involve simply deciding you no longer want to live the way you were living. But before you are overwhelmed by making the decision, ask yourself a different question. Who is the person making this decision? Because you aren't making today's decisions with yesterday's wisdom. You have lived some things. You have learned some things. You have survived some things. You have healed from some things. And perhaps most importantly, you have become someone you had not yet met when some of your earlier struggles began. That's why there's value in juxtaposing your past with your present, not comparing them to condemn who you used to be, but placing them beside one another long enough to appreciate how far you've come. Think about the version of you from 5 years ago. What would that person think about the life you are living today? Think about what once intimidated you that now you handle without thinking. Think about what once broke your heart that now you can discuss without breaking down. Think about what you once begged to receive that you eventually discovered you could live without. Think about the boundaries you have learned to establish. Think about the conversations you have learned to have. Think about the rooms you can now enter into confidently. Think about the things you finally learned to release. You have grown. And sometimes growth becomes so normal, we forget to celebrate it. We become so focused on the distance between where we are and where we want to be that we fail to appreciate the distance between where we are and where we used to be. So perhaps today is not merely about making another decision. Perhaps today is about recognizing the person who now has the capacity to make it. And that leads to something else, the journey of becoming. We spend so much of our life waiting for arrival. When I get the position, when I finish the degree, when I lose the weight, when the relationship gets better, when the finances improve, when the family situation settles down, when I finally accomplish the goal, then I'll celebrate. But what if becoming is not simply the hallway we walk through on our way to somewhere better? What if becoming is part of the blessing? There is something beautiful about watching yourself develop. There is something sacred about realizing I would not have handled that this way 5 years ago. That's growth. Or that would have destroyed me before, but it did not destroy me this time. That's growth. Or I used to chase things that I now have enough peace to let go. That is growth. Or I used to need everybody to understand me. Now I understand myself. That is growth. And growth deserves to be celebrated. Which brings us to joyful overcoming. Overcoming doesn't always look like shouting after the battle. Sometimes overcoming looks like waking up and realizing the battle no longer controls us. Sometimes overcoming is your laughter returning. Sometimes overcoming is your sleeping peacefully through the night. Sometimes overcoming is having the conversation or saying no without guilt. Sometimes overcoming is trying again. Sometimes overcoming is simply realizing I'm still here, but I'm not still the same. So as you begin this week, do not carry every decision like a burden. Some decisions are invitations. Invitations to become, invitations to grow, invitations to leave behind what no longer fits, invitations to discover capacities within yourself that could only emerge because life demanded something more from you. Today, give yourself permission to look backwards without living backward. Honor who you were, celebrate who you are, and remain curious about who you are becoming. You don't have to have every answer today. You simply need enough courage for the next faithful decision. And while you are becoming, do not postpone your joy. Laugh now, celebrate now, love now, rest now, live now. Because the goal is not simply to reach the destination. The goal is to arrive there having actually experienced the journey. So today, when you find yourself jousting with decisions, remember, you have more wisdom than you used to. You have more evidence than you realize. You've survived more than you remember, and you are becoming someone your past could only imagine. Let's take one final deep breath in through our nose Hold it. Slowly exhale through your mouth. Walk into this Monday with gratitude for who you have been, confidence in who you are, and joy about who you are still becoming. You have not merely overcome, you are becoming. And that's something worth celebrating. Listen, our quote for today, and the quote I want you to kind of wrestle with the rest of the day, is this amazing quote from George Bernard Shaw. George Bernard Shaw says this. George Bernard Shaw says, life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. So the question becomes, who or what are you creating for yourself? How deliberate are you about being the co-creator of the life you deserve and the life you desire? Listen, have an amazing day. I love you. I can't wait to see you on Friday or possibly Wednesday for another Monday morning meditation and motivation. To God be the glory.